executive session, then we could come back with those changes to the budget.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, we're back live. Hold on.
Almost there. Well, hold on, you're watching sausage getting made.
Oh, I was watching grass grow.
You know, I'm a volunteer, I don't know if you knew that. Okay,
Okay, we are back in a regular session. We are back to the fiscal year 21 budget review and approval. We have a motion to so approve the requested budget as presented.
How about a roll call for back into,
We're back in
okay,
session.
that's fine.
There being no motion, I take a motion to adjourn.
Are they hearing you?
I don't know if.
Hello,
Say it again. I didn't hear you.
I said, do we have a motion to approve the requested fiscal year 21 budget as presented?
So move, Arnie.
Second, Nemec.
Moved by Harney, seconded by Nemec to approve the fiscal year 21 budget as proposed. Any changes to the budget?
Do we need to have a motion to approve the salaries now, Steve? How do we normally do
Yes.
that?
You want to make a motion to change the salaries? So we will entertain a motion to amend the salaries as presented.
I did not write them down, so Anthony or Mr. Steve Diatley, you're gonna have to, I didn't.
I think Anthony's got them.
Hold on. Okay, so I would like to make a motion that the part-time, non-union employees of the Village of Sleepy Hollow would receive a 2% increase in their hourly rate.
What about
Second,
full-time?
I'll make a second motion for the full-time.
Okay.
second on the part-time motion.
To give part-time, non-union a 2% raise. Do we have a second?
Yes, I seconded, Steve.
Okay. Moved by Moreno, seconded by Nemec. Any comments, questions, or discussion? There being none,
Roll call.
roll call on the amendment for part-time, non-union, 2% increase in salaries.
Mr. Diatley,
Aye.
Mr. Harney,
Aye.
Mr. Merkel,
Aye.
Mr. Nemec,
Aye.
Mr. Moreno.
Aye.
5 affirmative votes, no negative votes. Part-timers get a 2% salary increase, non-union.
I have a question. If in doing the full-time, do we do them as individuals or we have to do them as individuals, correct?
You've got a couple you want to call out individually, yes.
Okay, so I'd like to make a motion that in the case of the Director of Public Works, that we, I move that we issue a 5% increase on the current salary, which would bring the Public Works Director to
he needs that, doesn't
Hmm?
he? Does he need to do, he can do that with the part-timers, I don't think he needs to give a figure, does he?
No, you just a 5% increase to Kyle?
Well, I could just make the motions of,
Mhm.
yes, 5% increase to the current salary of the Public Works Director for next fiscal year.
Second.
Arnie, second.
Okay, motion by Moreno, seconded by Merkel to award the Director of Public Works a 5% increase for the fiscal year 21. Moved and seconded. Any further comments, questions, discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Dattley,
Aye.
Mr. Harney,
Aye.
Mr. Merkel,
Aye.
Mr. Nimitz,
Aye.
Mr. Moreno.
Aye.
Motion passes.
5 affirmative votes, no negative votes. Motion so passes.
And then the last one would be for the Assistant Public Works employee, that they would have an increase in their hourly salary of 11%.
Second, Diatley.
Okay, moved by Moreno, seconded by Diatley to award an 11% increase to Dylan Anderson of Public Works. Any further comments, questions, or discussion?
I'd just like to make a comment that although it may seem like a large increase, it puts Dylan in a more competitive hourly rate based on the rate that he originally was hired on at.
Okay. All right, no further comments or discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Moreno,
Aye.
Mr. Dattley,
Aye.
Mr. Harney,
Aye.
Mr. Merkel,
Aye.
Mr. Nimitz.
Aye.
Motion passes.
5 affirmative votes, no negative votes. Motion so passes. Remainder full-time non-union.
That one I do not have information on that I wrote down.
I believe it's a 2% raise
That's
for
a
the
2% raise, yeah.
2% raise.
Okay, and I make,
So those you want to leave at the 2% that's recorded in the budget.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, the only 2 changes as to Kyle and Dylan's.
Correct.
correct.
Okay. Any other questions concerning the budget?
Was there a motion to approve the 2%?
It's in the budget, so
Okay.
approval of the budget is approve the salary.
Got it.
Okay, any further comments, questions, discussion on the budget? If not, roll call on the budget itself, please.
Mr. Dattley,
Aye.
Mr. Harney,
Aye.
Mr. Merkel.
Aye.
Mr. Nimitz,
Aye.
Mr. Moreno.
Aye.
5 affirmative votes, no negative votes, motion so carries. We have a budget for fiscal year 21. I will be back probably next week with the 5-year cap for you.
That should be easy. We're not gonna buy anything for 5 years, right?
Finance committee anymore?
You've got 2, Don and George Hoffman.
Okay, are they helping you with this, or are you, mind you?
I'm on my own.
That's terrible.
Okay, any other new business come before the board? Any other new business, gentlemen?
I'd like
Nope.
to make a motion to adjourn, sir.
Second.
Second.
Move to Nemick, seconded by Moreno to adjourn. All those in favor, roll call, please.
Mr. Moreno,
Aye.
Mr. Nimitz,
Aye.
Mr. Merkel. Mr. Harney,
Aye.
Mr. Dattley,
Aye.
you adjourned.
We are adjourned. We will see you October 5th, same place, same time.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Stay
Thank
well.
you. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Thanks, everybody.